Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Way of the Hunt on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so before we go out and do this, we're finally going to do this Forgotten Book mission, guys, because it's a great way to get money. It seems that the missions are really the best way for getting money and the best use of your time if you're trying to get money. And if we want to buy these guns, like a more powerful gun, then we need more money, guys. We do not have anywhere near enough. We're at 2,700. It would help if I wasn't always spending money to stuff all my animals, but
but they're pretty.
So I think this is the gun right here. It's the hunting tier 6 gun. And
I like it.
I mean, it's very nice.
It's black.
Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure that's the one we want. Because this here, it's 308. It's only hunting tier 5 though, and it seems that tier rankings is the important thing. So we want the gun that's actually a little bit cheaper than this one. So this is going to be 5,590, and you can see we're like halfway there, guys. So basically, we need to get a lot more money. I did want to show you guys before we leave that I did set up one of our stands here. So we got the fox who's catching
money well spent.
Mm-hmm. He's catching the pheasant.
That's a talented taxidermist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got like, I was showing the kids this the other day, and they're like, "How would that even, stay up like that? How would the bird stay up like that?" I was like, "Well, the detail, yeah, you can see that it's probably attached to the foot there." So, yeah, pretty cool look here. And it's pretty much all we got, other than these ones and the deer we put up there. Because I haven't really been saving most of our kills, because they haven't been all that impressive, to be honest.
I think every critter is impressive. Sure.
Well, we had some graphical issues there. So if you guys recall, this is the one where we have to drive really far, and that's why I picked this one, because I can't fell this one, you'd think.
I don't know, it's pretty far. We
It
might
is
not
really
make
far.
it in this episode.
True. You can actually get around pretty quick in this Jeep here, especially if you just like go off road, and this is gonna take longer actually.
You gonna flip on top?
Mm-hmm. Flip on top.
Yeah, flip on your top.
Mm-hmm.
Or flip off your top. You gonna get frisky.
You gonna get freaky. Yeah, we'll take our top off. It looks like a hot day, honestly.
It does look.
Although it is a little windy. I noticed it's a little bit windier today in the game than usual.
The trees don't seem to mind.
No, they're not moving as much. I mean, the wind's not super strong. I think it was 10 feet. 10 feet per second or whatever they measure by. Let me just double check on that. Yeah, it's feet per second. Now it's 11.7. And I think the highest I had seen before this, when I noticed it, was about 5. So that means that our scent is going to be carried further. That's the main effect. I don't know if it affects, like, if there's any bullet drag, wind drag on your bullet. I'm not entirely sure. I would think not. I don't think the game is that detailed, but I could be wrong.
It's a sniper game.
I mean, it does have the X-ray kills, like a sniper game, kind of. I mean, they're not really X-ray kills, but they have the look from that one sniper game. They just alerted everything.
Laughing at you.
Can you, if you hit an animal, does it kill it? I'm just curious. What happens if you run it over? I mean, I assume it's not counted as a hunt, and you probably can't taxidermy it. I would guess you probably can't even kill them that way.
Yeah, probably not.
But I'm curious. I find myself very curious if they would die.
That's cheating.
Look at all these animals. See, I'm in the Jeep, and there's like animals everywhere. We could stop and kill like any of these too, because they're not even that alert to us. You know what? Next batch we find that we see, we'll stop and hunt them. Just because they're everywhere. And because of, well, we actually haven't got that perk yet. I was going to say because of that perk we can get closer, but we don't even have that perk.
The driving one?
Yeah. Jeez. the graphics are having a lot of issues today, have you noticed?
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Having some problems here. So I think we just stay on this road. I'm not entirely sure though. But this will also allow you guys to see some of the world and see it for the first time as we see it as well. A lot of the other areas that we've shown in past videos, I'd already been in that area beforehand. So this will be the first time we've been over here. I mean, as you guys can see, I have moved pretty far down the river, but then I never went this way. So this will be my first time in the area.
What is that, like deeper into the mountains?
Well, I mean, the mountains are up on the sides. Because, like, this is really up into the mountains. Mm. That's where we were at last episode. But there is mountains over here. Because, again, it's on both of the sides. It kind of hem you in here. It's kind of like a little valley, a little river valley. So, yeah. I think we've seen all this before. Where they've chopped all these trees down.
I don't remember that.
Maybe you didn't see it. Maybe I saw it off camera. I thought we drove by it, though. Yeah, there's some loggers in the area. They're taking down all the trees.
Animals don't seem to mind.
The animals seem to love these bridges, by the way.
Oh, really?
They're like always crossing the bridges. Sometimes I feel like they just be crossing the bridges just to cross them. Like, they don't need to. And we don't need to cross the bridge either. Clearly, I like the bridge a lot, too.
You're an animal, that's why.
Oh.
Did we get him?
We did. So now we know that you can, in fact, kill them with the... Oh, and you can claim them, too? But it's wasted because of roadkill.
Oh.
I see. Okay, I was wondering how it worked. I don't even want that on my record. So we're not even going to claim it. It's only worth one claim.
It was an accident.
Because, yeah, if I claim it, then it's gonna mark it down.
Everyone's going to know.
Yeah. I ran over that bird.
That you're a monster.
I mean, I guess there's video evidence here that I ran over the bird, but...
You guys won't tell, will you?
So, it's a good thing we didn't hit the deer and waste its life. Just to discover if you can, in fact, kill him. Because that's really all I wanted to know. Because I'd never tried. We tried hunting with the vehicle before. Like, where we would drive and then hop out real quick and try to shoot one. After you find the herd.
Yeah.
Like, they're already running. It didn't work out well, guys. Especially because you often have to hit the animals more than once if you don't get, like, a really good shot on them. Alright, so yeah, this area is a little bit different.
Got lots of trees.
I'm liking all the open clearing up in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Are we going the wrong way? We are. We are going the wrong way.
No, not.
Yeah, we are. I mean, these connect if you want to go the long way, but...
Take the scenic route.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think we should just... Well...
I think you can make it.
Yeah, maybe we'll go this way, try this out, go across. Go cross country here.
I was just thinking you could go up the hill.
I don't think so.
I think you could.
Maybe. I mean, this vehicle's kind of rough. Is that a road right there?
Looks like a boundary to me, but...
It's not a boundary. Oh, train tracks. And the train tracks have been blocked. The rocks have fallen down. Been there, road there. Oh, okay, there's a trophy for riding on the... Uh-oh. Yeah. I got it stuck.
You broke it.
Oh, no.
Can you get out and push?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think I got it stuck, guys. Whoa, we almost got it out.
That's embarrassing.
Hold up. Almost got her out. Just turn the wheels a little.
Just do a little shimmy.
Yeah, we need some boards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And some friends.
Yeah. Alright, so we're stuck. How far of a walk would this be?
2 days.
I mean, that's pretty far. Yeah. We can try it, guys. Or at least just get... Maybe there's something we can find out here that will allow us to bring the vehicle in. One of the advantages of walking, though, is that we could maybe hunt some animals.
Maybe. Oh.
I kind of feel like that's a rock jinx.
No, it's a pig.
It looks like a rock to me.
Or a bear.
Thought I saw something over there.
Yeah, man, bear, pig.
Mm-hmm. He's following us.
As he do.
Uh-huh. So, will we want to cut across the mountain? I guess that's the question. Do we want to keep following these train tracks? And is this the train track right here? It seems like it. No, because that's the border of the region. just so happens the train tracks go along the border.
I mean, it's a natural border.
Yeah, maybe. I think the train tracks are actually going to go this way.
Might.
So we probably are going to want to go across the mountain. If we want to do this the quickest way, is just go up that way. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. Now, of course, we're just walking here, guys. So we could be sprinting if we weren't concerned at all about scaring animals. But I'd prefer to just walk. I mean, the walk speed is not bad. This doesn't really look like a walk. Who walks this fast?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I've seen your brisk walk you do, and it's not this fast.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
I am so fast.
Jinx thinks she's super fast, and we don't have to tell her that she is.
Yeah.
So we don't hurt her feelings.
Exactly.
I'm breaking the rules here now, guys. To explain to you the rules.
That's just how brisk I walk when I'm leaving work. I will push people out of the way.
Out of the way, folks. I'm going home. Mm-hmm. Everybody at her work thinks she's an alcoholic.
Yeah, they do. Buy me liquor and shit.
Yeah, like whenever they get... I heard some. Whenever they get her like presents, it's always alcohol.
It's always liquor because they know me so well.
We're okay with because why would you not be okay with free liquor?
I guess my boss is the only one who buys me liquor.
I mean, yeah. I mean, who else is going to get you presents, really? But yeah, he always gives for like every little event and sometimes for no event.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, I got some really good liquor because he's an alcoholic too.
Well, and he buys the good stuff, which
Yeah.
stuff that we can't afford because we don't.
Because we're not a doctor.
True. Yeah, so we like... I mean, we're no longer in the state that we were in for, I don't know, like a decade where we could only afford rum.
I still really like Sailor Jerry's.
Yeah, Sailor Jerry's is great. That saved us for, again, it's probably like a decade because that's all we could really afford. Because like rum, you can get cheap rum and it's tasty. That's the difference. You can always get cheap whiskey or cheap vodka, but it's no good.
Yeah, it's yucky.
It doesn't taste very good. So,
Tequila's my favorite.
you don't want cheap tequila either.
No, you don't.
No, that's...
But I didn't know that I didn't want cheap tequila until I had the good stuff. And I'm like, wow, now I'm an expensive drunk. Great. Thank you for that.
So yeah, that's what he typically buys is tequila. Some very nice tequila. Nicer shit than I've ever.
Rocks tequila. The last one was the Rocks
The last one, yeah, he's bought a couple different kinds for us here. Or I mean for you, and then I can partake. Though we actually have, or we did have, I should be speaking in past tense, it's all gone, isn't it? We actually had a nice collection of whiskey that I had purchased a while back.
Yeah.
And I think I drank it all. I don't think there's anything left. I think there's still... I think there's a little bit of the Four Roses left.
Not much. Though.
Not much. And that's the only reason why that's left is it was my least favorite of all the ones I had, which it's not that it's bad. I think it was a small batch too. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that it was bad or anything. It wasn't as good as the other stuff I had.
Oh, the Larceny.
The Larceny, and that's not even like real good stuff. That's fairly cheap. And that was really good. Yeah, the Larceny was delicious.
Yeah, I like that one too. Mm-hmm. It has an interesting burn.
Well, I really liked the flavors to it, like that kind of vanilla-y flavor. I mean, given it's all whiskey, so like no matter what flavor you have, it also comes with pain. You know, it's if you don't drink whiskey.
It hurts so good though.
The Invisible Man. We got a new perk. But yeah, a lot of people who don't drink whiskey. So this is travel 30 kilometers in upright stance, and we're 15% less visible now. All right, excellent.
Well, that's
so
helpful.
So yeah, we'll have less penalty when walking like this. I didn't realize that we were upright. Probably should have been squat if we were hoping to find any animals. But I'm also trying to make some progress here, guys, because we've got a long walk ahead of us. But if you don't drink whiskey, and you're like hanging out with some whiskey drinkers, you hear them all talking about the flavors and notes and hints of this scent and this flavor and da-da-da-da.
I don't
and
get all that.
And then they drink it, and then they're just like, oh my God, all I taste is burning. They don't get it. You got to drink it for a while like, and get like used to drinking whiskey to really like be able to taste the other flavors and stuff. But even then, I wouldn't even call myself like a whiskey connoisseur or anything.
Yeah, I'm not a sophisticated drinker.
Yeah, my palate, I don't think is quite as sophisticated as some of those whiskey drinkers. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have that. I actually used to really watch a lot of those.
Like, we got into the wrong deal. Like, we're over here playing games when we could be drinking.
We could be drinking and recording that.
Well, shit, we could be drinking and playing. Oh, no.
We've done
that.
that.
Didn't work out very well.
Well, some people love our drunk gaming.
I love drunk gaming.
Yeah, well, it's particularly fun when we do the streams.
Yeah,
and we don't really stream that much anymore, but... I mean, I said not much anymore. We don't stream at all.
We have a super secret stream that we don't know about.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like the drunk gaming can be pretty fun. At least we enjoy it. I know some people really like them, though.
Like, man, I'm thirsty.
We haven't done it. Yeah, we started talking about liquor.
I always wondered how people, like, have a bar, like, in their house. Like, a fully stocked bar.
How does it stay fully stocked?
Are you rich? Do you just, like, go
constantly replacing it?
Once?
Or do you just drink it just to say, or do you just buy it just so that you have it, but you don't actually drink it?
Or you drink it really slowly and responsibly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's that. Who does that?
I don't know anyone who does.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, I had bought like 4 bottles of whiskey, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have this big old collection of whiskey, and it's gonna be great. And then I drank them all.
You got thirsty.
Yeah, I got thirsty and I drank them all. Look at that branch hanging off. I really want to walk on it.
It's gonna stab somebody. I feel like it's pointing at treasure.
Yeah, this does feel like one to point.
Treasure.
Yep.
Oh God.
Okay, so we got injured.
Don't see any boo boos.
You didn't see the little red on the edge of the screen?
Dirt in it, pussy.
No, that's what I was gonna do, Jinx. Jeez, insulting my manhood and shit.
Well, he was like, ooh. Well, I mean, I guess that was a pretty good response to falling down a mountain.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people would say. And he wasn't severely injured. He had a little boo boo.
My knees are not so good.
Yeah.
I make that sound too sometimes.
When you fall?
When I walk. I'm not even falling. I'm just like, ooh. I got up and it hurt.
When you walk, sometimes it seems like you're falling, though. There's always I think I got a catcher or something.
I'm
you all right there?
Okay. That's how I walk, see?
So yeah, no animals, but we are being incredibly loud. Not just our guy walking upright and stuff, but, we're just yabbering super loud about alcohol. All the animals can hear us.
Like, I'm thirsty, critters.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't know if this game has that setting. I don't think so. I didn't see it anywhere in the settings where, like, it picks up the sounds you make through the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a game that did that. I don't remember what that was.
Alien Isolation?
Maybe. There was something, yeah. Like, there was a game that had that setting. And yeah, it might have been Alien Isolation. I don't know what it was, but it had the setting where...
I don't fuck with that game, but...
Jinx doesn't like scary games.
No.
One day I'm going to get her on there for a Halloween special. I've been trying to get her on that game for a Halloween special for like 5 years, guys. Since we started the channel like 7 years ago or something like that. But yeah, I've been trying to get her to play that game for a long time.
Nope.
One day.
I don't play games where things chase me, okay?
And you don't really have a weapon to fight back.
Squeal.
Or you have weapons in that game, but they're useless against the alien.
Like a camera or something.
No, there's no camera in that one.
I don't like those games.
Didn't you play one of those games on the channel?
Yeah, I did. Was it Outlast?
Yeah. Yeah, you played Outlast on the channel. You did that by yourself. With a camera on her, too.
Yeah.
I don't know that those videos are still on there, because I've taken like some of the oldest content down because it was really bad. Horrible.
Rude.
I mean, your videos were great, Jinx. Yeah.
Yeah, they were so good. I even tried to edit them myself, and it was awful.
Yeah, I started editing her videos after that because she didn't do a good job with them.
Like, you're just running around.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if any of you guys were on the channel that long ago. That was a long time ago. If she had edited them, I was like, you didn't think of maybe like putting a cut in here when you got lost?
I know.
Like maybe cutting out all this 15 minutes of you wandering around, not knowing where to go.
They're going to be lost with me.
We're lost together, folks. I was just like, man, it was just, I had to watch it. And I was like, this is incredible.
I mean, you didn't have to. I didn't ask you to. I didn't want you to.
I was like, this is kind of boring,
secretly
Jinx.
put videos on the channel.
Yeah. And so after that, I started editing them. And yeah, I do all the editing now, particularly that since we've gone with the Vegas, we use what used to be Sony Vegas, but I don't think Sony owns it anymore. But I don't think Jinx knows how to use that.
No, I've never even turned it on or
looked
at it.
A far more complex video editor than our old one, which, what was it, like Power Director or something like that?
Something like that.
Some garbage one.
Something I could use.
Yeah. But we've been using Vegas now for 3 or 4 years. And Jinx hasn't touched that one. Because it's confusing as hell. It took me a while to learn how to use that.
And it seems like it crashes all the time.
Yeah, that's my problem with Vegas, man. That thing crashes like all the time, man. Although it works well if you have the most recent edition, strangely. It's only when you have an old version, like we have right now, our version's like a year or two old, that it seems to crash all the time. And funny enough, every time you open it back up, they have an ad there for the new version.
Like maybe if you upgraded it, we wouldn't crash
so much. Yeah, we wouldn't
much.
crash so much. I swear it's rigged like that.
It's just an update for the bugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the update just fixed all the bugs they added in the previous update to get you to buy the new version. How much progress are we making? I feel like we're doing okay, but good God, yeah, this is slow.
We're going to make it.
I mean, if I knew we were never going to see any animals, I would have sprinted all the way over there. But I was hoping we'd run across one along the way. I know we're walking upright. I suppose we could get down in the squat, but it's going to slow us down too much, I think, for the path we're going. I suppose what we should have done is not got the car stuck, but that probably would have been the best
Well, that wasn't
way
an
to do
option,
this.
So
that was going to
here
happen.
we are.
The moment I went off-road, y'all knew that was going to
The
happen.
moment you got in the car, I knew it was going to happen. Either a bridge, but yeah, I didn't expect the rock.
Yeah. I thought we could get over it. I mean, we're in a Jeep, damn it. Like, thought I could handle it.
What they do to knock off Jeep.
Yeah. Yep. That's just not as good.
Zuzu rodeo.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. No. I think it's supposed to be a Jeep, but they can't afford the rights.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, and why would you pay? Although, while Jeep is of course, a company, I feel like Jeep is also now like a type of vehicle, in a sense. I feel like...
Not legally.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be able to copyright that, though. They would disagree with me, of course.
Yeah. Like, we are more than a brand. We are a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a Jeep commercial.
It does.
Probably was a Jeep commercial. Did you watch a Jeep commercial recently?
Actually. I've wanted a Jeep for a very long time.
At my work, I had several coworkers who own Jeeps, and it was like a little Jeep club of theirs. They had talked to each other, hung out with each other, and talked about Jeeps, and shared pictures of their Jeeps.
But
they're
they take
really
pictures of their Jeeps.
Yeah, and they'd share their pictures of their Jeep with each other. They're like really into the Jeep.
Well, that's cute.
There's like 3 of them. They all owned one. It was like the
Did
Jeep
they park
club.
next to each other?
They often did park somewhere around each other. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Whatever, I wasn't there, judges. I have fun, kids. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that would even resemble an animal. I mean, normally
I saw a rock that looked like one.
The rocks tricked me. But yeah, this whole episode we haven't seen shit. And this would be an example of like where a more experienced YouTuber would be like, let's cut all this until
maybe we gotta cut it.
Maybe we gotta cut this.
Just cut the whole damn thing because there ain't any animals.
Ain't no animals in here until we get to the cabin at least. I guess we could cut it. I feel like, well, I guess if we see an animal, we can come back. But I'd hate for the whole episode to be me walking to this Jeep because I got the vehicle stuck.
I mean,
We're walking to this
what it
cabin. Right?
was.
Let's get up this hill. Sprint up here. Yeah, I think that might be what we do, guys, since we're like halfway there. And so far, not an animal in sight. Again, we are pretty noisy. So that's what's going on here, but...
yeah, I hear a lot of crunching.
Maybe there's just no animals around here. I don't know. One thing I haven't been doing is walking with the hunting sense up so that we can start, like, detecting this kind of stuff here.
Animal activities.
It's got American badgers who eat here often. But yeah, if you, like, mark that, you know, then it will mark
snorting at you.
the badgers on the map. And so this one ought to be helpful for, like, future hunts. And then we've found a mule deer trail here.
You know what a group of deer is called?
Well, it depends on...
A bunch. Or a mob.
I don't think that's right.
It is right.
Is it?
I Googled it.
Is it called a mob?
Or a bunch, yeah.
I thought they were like a herd.
No. People think that.
Oh.
And then a group of elk is called a gang.
I knew that.
Animals just be out here thugging it.
Oh, we do have a jump. It's just a really pathetic jump. I said in a previous episode we don't have a jump. We have a jump, guys. It's just useless. It's a useless jump. But we do have one.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I actually
Why
knew...
would an adult jump?
I actually knew about the gang of elk. Because I looked that up as well for one of the previous videos.
Yeah, we were asking about it.
Yeah, and so I had looked it up. So I knew about the gang of elk. But yeah, I just thought deer were herds. I just assumed.
Well, I assumed too. And then I saw whenever I was looking up the elk, people were like, oh, well, you assume that a group of deer is called a herd. But actually, blah, 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 blah.
Did they say it like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Just makes you want to punch them?
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
And
inform you of some shit. Whether you want to know or not.
Well, I did want to know, but that's not the point. Don't actually me.
You ain't got to talk to me that way. Alright, so yeah, that's all we found so far on the badger. There's the badger there. We're almost there. Now I feel like... Don't even need to cut it now. It is a beautiful views throughout here, and this is all areas that we can go to
it's there.
when it's working. Yeah, the game has definitely been quite buggy today. I feel like the more patches they add for the game, the worse it gets.
Or maybe this part of the world just... Well, I guess it was in the beginning, too, that was messed up, so...
Yeah, it's just sometimes like that. Oh, we see something over there. A white-tailed deer. We need to kill a white-tailed deer, like, really bad. That's one of our missions. And there's a male and a female.
And
we alerted them. Damn it. So it's just too loud.
I don't know, maybe they're just going for a jog.
No. Nobody run like that.
You know,
just for jogging.
They do.
No, they don't.
They gotta show off.
No,
like,
that's
look
scared.
how fast I can run when I'm scared.
Have you watched
amazing quality in a mate?
Have you watched these animals? Like, they just be meandering everywhere they go.
Yeah, but like I know deer are supposedly like really skittish and like always like, oh, shit's gonna eat me.
But it's not even
true.
No.
They just be hanging out on the side of the road.
They just come into the cities and stuff and start walking right up to you asking for snacks. I think it's just the wild deer that are like that. Oh, I think these guys are eating a snack right now.
I've gone tromping through the woods too and seen deer and all kinds of critters, and they don't give a shit.
Somehow they have a sense. They know whether you have a rifle or not on you.
Maybe I'm just not threatening.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Or maybe I'm a Disney princess.
I'm sure that's also what it is.
That's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to get like birds flying into the house and squirrels and stuff. They're going to start doing chores for us.
Well, you told me I had to stop doing that, so...
Because they didn't do any damn chores, Jinx. That's why.
Well, you didn't want them touching the dishes.
Okay, well, they didn't need to touch the dishes. But they could, like, there's other chores they could have done. I don't know. Clean the carpets or something.
They make a mess of the carpet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They made it worse. Yeah, I really don't know that using wild animals would be the best way to get your place cleaned. But if you could get them to do it,
yeah,
then
I mean, if you don't want to do it yourself.
I mean, nobody wants to do it themselves. Well, I guess some people really like cleaning. They get all stressed out, and then they put the gloves on, and they're just ready to get into it. But yeah, I'm not one of those folks. It doesn't matter how stressed I am, I'm not going to want to clean.
I will get into it all over the place. Like, I will start
That
cleaning
just sounded like
one
something sexual, Jinx.
Well, okay. Well, you already took it there with the whole glove and ready to go thing. Like, that's not what I was thinking.
There's a deer over there.
I'm thinking like those doctors who do the colonoscopies. Or the gastroenterologists or something like that. Like, I imagine them, you know, when they get their gloves on, they're just ready to go.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's a form of stress release, too. They're just poking you. All sorts of places.
And getting paid to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what were you saying, though?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh, something about cleaning all over the place. Because, like, I
Doing
start
something all over the
projects.
place.
I start projects, and then I'll, like, get sidetracked. And they're like, oh, this needs to be done, too. So I'll go start doing that, too.
Yeah, that's the way she does things, guys.
Eventually, I'll come back and finish
It's
it.
often best for me to be there to kind of help direct her.
Oh, snap.
We're in a good location.
Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't touch nothing.
Oh, wait, I don't even know what this is. I was just going to start doing deer calls. This is white-tailed deer.
Don't call him, just shoot him.
Well, I need to find out how far they are,
Shoot him
Jinx.
in the face.
I'm not really supposed to shoot him in the face, but
We don't need their face.
I guess we just need the heart, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
but the flappy ears. Somebody's trying to warn them. Oh, and they're wagging their tails.
Yep.
Oh,
A
you got
headshot kills them right away. If we can get a female, too.
No,
Oh, hold up.
they're gone.
We should probably keep our eye on the kill. I'll lose it.
Just walk straight.
All right, so we did it. The headshot, not so much for, the head. Obviously, it's gonna have a big hole in it. We did it for the heart because we need white-tailed deer heart still.
Oh, we still need that.
Yeah, I've killed a ton of deer, but they've all been mule deer. That's all I ever kill. These white-tailed deer are like, I guess, really difficult to get. So obviously that was into the brain.
Nice. Wow.
Yep.
That's a good hit.
Mm-hmm. You zoom in. I'm going a closer look here, guys.
At the cerebral cortex.
Yep, and that's
Or
right. Hit the
whatever
brain.
it is. The medulla oblongata.
Jinx is just saying
I'm
things
just
now.
naming brain things.
Mm-hmm. So, one shot, killed it. The trophy's, considered to be wasted. But the question is, will this satisfy the mission? Because they let you sell it. You just can't taxidermy it, which is fine, that's not what we wanted to do. Oop. It said something there, but it looks like I clicked through it.
What happened?
It's probably a notification that we shot it in the skull, so it's not worth as much because of that. Maybe tell us that we shouldn't do that again. I don't know.
But if you're
the
just
question
gonna
here
eat it,
is, did that satisfy this order? Maybe not. It just says without damaging the heart, though.
yeah. Did you harvest it?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do anything else.
No. Does it have to be the active quest you're working on?
I don't think so.
Because that would be a pain.
I don't think so. But yeah, I could be wrong. It sure doesn't look like we checkmarked that, though.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe that message that I clicked through was about that. Like, this doesn't count because you're a cheater.
How is it cheating? You said don't shoot it in the heart.
Yeah, like, where you want me to kill this thing fast, then? The lung shots don't always kill him fast.
Like, trick question. We're meaning the metaphorical heart. The one that it loves with. Its head.
What?
Its head.
The head is what you love with?
Yeah.
I know it's certainly not the heart. I don't know if you guys ever seen a heart before.
The
but
heart
like,
is what you have anxiety with.
There are no emotions coming out of that heart. Like, I don't even know where people came up with that in the first place. You know, it's just the organ that pumps blood through the body, and obviously, you know, they didn't know that for a long time throughout history. I mean, depending on the culture you're talking about, of course, because obviously Greeks are over there cutting people apart, looking in the inside, seeing how we all worked.
I mean, it's a curious thing. Mm-hmm. Like, if somebody's already dead...
It's the only way to really learn about the human body.
I mean, I guess, you know, if you have, like, religion and all that, and you're like, oh, no.
Well, yeah, because then
you're a monster.
Yeah.
Don't be taken in there. We don't need to know what's going on.
Yeah, you're messing with dead corpses and stuff, so some people think that's sacrilegious.
But not scientists.
Okay, so we don't even have permission to hunt here. I was thinking maybe, because, you know, I figured we'd be entering a new area, and since it has the cabin again, I was thinking it was going to have, like, another set of missions, kind of like what we have from another cabin, which... That was the one we were supposed to do today, guys. We were going to get to this cabin real quick just to, you know, get a little bit of money from completing the quest, returning the book. And then we were going to do the next quest, which was going to be for that other cabin. He wants us to kill an elk, but he wants us to do it, like, sneakily. He wants us to be close, so within 100 yards.
So that's impossible.
Well, it's not impossible.
It is impossible.
We were just 98 yards from that deer that we just killed, Jinx.
And that was a fluke.
I mean, I feel like we've been closer than that before to other animals, too.
Yeah, is they're running away.
No. I don't think that's correct at all.
At least we can fast travel now.
Yeah, this will allow us to fast travel over this area. I don't know why the hell we'd ever want to go this far again. Unless we were doing a mission. So yeah, this is another one of those cabins. And so again, I do expect we'll get a quest here.
This one's nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we'll go ahead and look at this. It's a book of Slavic sayings.
Habit is a shirt made of iron.
Clear as a slap. Very clear. Making a donkey out of mosquito.
Where is the dog buried?
Oh, okay, so they tell you on the right there what it means. A stone falling off someone's heart is getting rid of a burden. Okay.
It's being haunted in your
Love
tower.
moves mountains. Heard that one. Don't put out fires that don't burn you. These are all pretty standard.
I'm gonna use the, like, throwing peas at walls.
Which one was that? Oh, I should have read that there. Since that one. Yep, like throwing peas at walls. Okay, so we got a mission here. But we didn't read it. And we need to place the book right here.
What a cozy cottage. I can use it while no one is here. It was always like this in Nespers Valley.
Yeah, you just use random people's houses that you don't know.
He
says everybody does this here. You know nobody's coming anytime soon.
There's a fire lit. Someone is out there.
I mean, I'd be willing to bet that fire is always lit.
It could be a murderer.
It's everlasting flame jinx. So the mission that we got here was, I thought it was about a hobbit. I said not habit. Habit is a shirt made of iron. I was thinking we had to kill a hobbit. I was like, there's no way we're ending the video right now, Jinx. She's over here like, oh, it's time to end the video. And it's like, no, we're going to go hunt up. There's a hobbit to be hunted. So we need to find this tree and break off some branches. And we'll get 600. So again, like, these are stupid in a hunting game. Nobody wants to do this, guys. But, like, it's a great way to get money. Like, look at this. We're at 3,700 now. So if we're trying to get the, whatever it is, 5,500 or 5,600 for that gun, then this is the best way to do it, guys. You spend a lot of time hunting to get one animal. And then you get, what, a couple hundred? That's if you sell it, if you don't decide to keep it. Maybe 500. This is a much better way to earn money. And so I figured we'd do it. And then we were going to do this one so that we'd do some hunting. But now we're out of time, unfortunately, because we had to do all that walking. But we did technically hunt something. We killed a deer. Our first white-tailed deer, actually. I just don't know why it didn't count. Do they check them off as you do them? Yeah, they check them off. So yeah, it just didn't count. I don't understand.
Yeah.
We shot him in the head, but maybe it has to be the active. I think you might be right. Maybe because I didn't have it active. That'd be a real irritating requirement. So basically, if I go shooting white-tailed deer, I need to make sure I have this activated next time. But yeah, that's the story mission that we have. And then we have these 2 jobs for these 2 cabins. So harvest a male elk with a shot from 109.36 yards or less. So it's actually not 100 yards or less. I think I got that from below. It says 100 meters or less.
Oh, I see.
But I have to do that mission as well. I wonder where this branch one is. Like, is it really far? Oh, it's all the way out there, huh? Okay, that's kind of silly. But yeah, I almost feel like I want to do it just to get the 600 or whatever it says it's going to pay us. Get a little bit of money here. Again, this just seems like it's silly in a hunting game, in my opinion. When you're playing a hunting game,
did get a kill.
this is not. Yeah, we got a kill on the way. And that's, I suppose, one of the advantages of these is they can kind of bring the player where they want the player to go by having these missions. And again, it's not something you typically have in hunting games. They're usually not any story or anything like that. And so they kind of direct you to certain locations. Of course, this location we don't have permission to hunt. And we can either get that, because I did get filled in on the comments that you can get it from doing the missions. That's what I thought, because the game kind of implied that was the case, that if you did the missions, you'd have the right to hunt here. So you can do the missions if you're a cheapskate and you got the time, or if you're lacking time and you got some money, you can just pay for the license for that area. So that's the option. That's always an option as well. So I like to give you a choice. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, because not everybody feels like doing things for digital people.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, and also it's, yeah, it says it's a hunting game. Nope,
Yeah.
not everybody wants to participate in the story.
And putting a book on a table.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's,
collecting branches.
yeah, I mean, these are stupid. Pointless little fetch quests. And so, yeah, I don't really like them either. But, if you need money.
But we're broke.
Yeah, we're broke. So we're going to do fetch quests, because this is gaming. It's just kind of the nature of it, guys. How far away? We're almost there.
Well, that's not as far as I thought.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Is that it? The Christmas tree?
Yep, that's right there, Jinx. That's
what a
the one.
beautiful Christmas tree.
So we're going to go rip off a couple branches.
That seems rude.
I could have sworn I saw something on my left there. But I'm just imagining things.
Yeah, I keep thinking that there's people out there.
I mean, I'm over here like walking, and there's really no point because we're not even allowed to hunt here. I just wonder if does it let you kill something, but you just can't claim it? That's what I assume happens. But you can still kill it if you want. All right, so we completed the mission. Do we get paid instantly? We do. So we're already at 43,
Nice.
almost 4,400. So just like that, guys, you know, we closed the gap from being like halfway to where we needed to be at to now being, you know, what, like a little over $1,200 away. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's all we had to do. We just have to get the branches. I don't know what we're doing with the branches now.
That's it.
Yeah, there's
I'm
nothing
just
else
gonna
to it.
hang on to 'em.
But yeah, it's a great way for earning money, guys. And I did want to show it a little bit because we hadn't really done any of the missions at all since starting. I think the first episode was the only time we did any missions. If then, I don't even remember if we did any. Yeah, you know, I don't think we did do any missions. I think I did those off camera. So I did want to show them a little bit because they are a part of the game, whether you like them or not. And they are a good source of revenue, as you guys can see. But unfortunately, we do have to end the episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We at least did a little bit of hunting. We killed something. But mostly walking. A lot of walking in the forest. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.